Aloha and welcome to Module 6 in your Leading Edge certification. Sit back and relax as we fly into this week's topic, online assessment and evaluation. This module digs into similarities and differences between online, blended, and face-to-face assessment strategies, along with tools that can be used for delivering effective, formative, and summative assessments. This past week, we took a close look at online accessibility, and the discussion board was swimming with a series of meaningful reflective posts regarding captioning, compliance, disabilities, document and website headings, as well as other key design principles. The team is looking forward to watching your videos that you created for 5.2. So let's discuss Module 6. As always, the textbook holds the key to the content for this area. It is important to read the content for the module prior to diving into the assignment, as it provides a rich background that will become essential for discussion and reflection. In Module 6.1, we have a focused discussion in which you will identify a Web 2.0 tool you will use as a formative assessment to evaluate student learning. In 6.2, the portfolio assignment, for which you will develop a comprehensive assessment plan for a relevant unit in a course you may teach online or in a blended environment. You might want to use at least one of the Web 2.0 tools you identified in your pedagogy module, which was Module 3. There's a sample created for you on page 9 of the textbook as a clickable link titled Sample Assessment Plan, but it is pretty basic. Of course, we have no doubt that this group will exceed the sample and demonstrate a multitude of creative ways in which to complete this assignment. Don't forget to pay close attention to the rubric for this assignment. In the 6.3 reflection, you will think about how you will implement formative and summative assessments in the online and blended environments, and some of the factors you will need to consider as you move forward.
Let's take a closer look at the Module 6 Student Resource page, which of course can be found directly underneath the Module 6 Assessment and Evaluation. Start you off with a link to the full article of Tuttle's Formative Assessment Responding to Your Students. This week there's not a high flyer assignment, as it's 6.2 is pretty challenging. I think it'll keep you all busy this week. Of course, we have a link to the course Scoop It page where we're sharing tons of resources for you. And we have a fun actual helicopter flight over Module 6, courtesy of Dr. Emil Ahrangazadeh. Bill Robinson's going to give you a little bit more detail as far as assignment 6.2 goes with a nice video. And speaking of 6.2, we have two really nice examples for you. One is a 6th grade science unit that utilizes multiple pages and multiple content blocks to give you an idea of what it could look like. Also, I created one for higher ed on the National Education Technology Standards that primarily utilizes Google Docs for the content of the assignment and then uses a second page for the student resources. So to give you a couple different ways in which you might build your assignment. So feel free to use the student resource page early and often this week, as you will be busy.
This module is packed with items to learn, think about, and apply throughout the week. It will be very important, especially this week, to plan your schedule accordingly, so you will have time to complete all the tasks to the rubric specifications on time. Enjoy your week, plan wisely, and let us know how we can support you. We look forward to seeing you online.